Activision Blizzard has re-elected their board, including Bobby Kotick. I don't know how to say his name. Kotick. Uh, so we're going to discuss that, but let me remind you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, share it with your friends because these people need to know what our opinions are. Because our opinions are that important. People need to know. Bob, you brought this to our attention. What's going on here? What's up with this story?
Um, well, I'm gonna have to cross into the other story to go further into this. Is that okay?
That's fine. Perfectly fine.
Yeah. So, like earlier, like a few days ago, I believe it was, Activision came out and said that they did a review and they found that there was no big like deal with this like sexual harassment going on in their company. And then like a few days after that, then they like they vote to re-elect the board, including Bobby Kotick. I don't know all the ins and outs of stuff. Like my friend Mobius has been keeping me up to date with like all the drama with Bobby Kotick. And like even if a fraction of it is like true, and like if like giving him the benefit of the doubt, if like most of it is BS, he's just a completely horrible human being. And yeah, so now he's like pretty much got away with everything he's done and being re-elected.
So do you believe that he actually did the things that he was accused of?
Oh yeah, totally. I'd see no reason not to. I think there's bits of evidence, and yeah, it's really crazy some of the things I've heard that he's done.
Yeah, and it is.
Enlighten me because I'm not aware of what all he's done.
Well, I don't. I know we like to stick with the facts, but kind of the gist of it that I've got is one of the things I heard he did is he offered a woman money for sex, and then when he turned her down, he threatened to get her killed by an assassin.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And they rehired this dude.
Yeah.
Well, actually, so we do like to stick with the facts here, right?
Okay.
So he was threatening to have his assistant killed, something Activision admitted he quickly apologized for and felt deeply regretted.
Oh my God.
So at the very least, that part of the story was 100% confirmed by Activision that he did.
That's passable. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really mean to want to have you killed. That's what the hell?
And apparently, they were claiming that Kotick was aware of all the sexual misconduct within the company. And he was,
yeah, now I did hear about that.
You know, all the gender harassment and all the other stuff, and that he was downplaying it and keeping it under wraps. Yeah, but of course,
good old boys club.
Yeah, Activision Blizzard investigated themselves and found that they had done nothing wrong.
Oh, that seems. I'm sure that was fair and legit. Investigated themselves.
Sweet and Tender says, "I'm sure Bobby Kotick didn't know what was going on, just like Tommy."
Right.
No, the Activision pretty much admitted he knew what was going on, but they sort of downplayed everything as to not be a big a deal. Like, yeah, he said that he wanted to have his assistant killed, but do you really think he was going to hire an assassin? And he said he was sorry.
Yeah, well, from what I heard, the assistant who was threatened was really traumatized by it.
Oh, sure. Because that's the kind of guy that could get it. That's the kind of guy that could get it done. You know, like freaking CEO of Activision. I mean, he's got connections and money. I'd be scared too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to read this from GameIndustry.biz. Activision shareholders vote to re-elect board, including Bobby Kotick. Majority voted for executive compensation package, while 95% were against the nomination of an employee representative. Wow. Majority of Activision Blizzard shareholders have voted in favor of re-electing the firm's 10 directors to the board, including CEO Bobby Kotick. The annual stockholder meeting took place on Tuesday and saw shareholders vote for or against several issues at the company. Around 91% of shareholders voted to extend the current board's term to the end of the next annual meeting in 2023. Approximately 88% voted in favor of the company's executive compensation package, which included base salary and a short and long-term financial incentive for C-level employees. C-level would be your, CEO, CTO, CROs, CFOs, COOs, those type of things. Notably, 67% voted in favor of a report that details how Activision Blizzard is responding to allegations of harassment at the firm. In response, the company said that it will, quote, carefully consider the proposal to enhance our future disclosures. Ahead of the meeting, the firm published the results of an internal review that claimed it found no evidence of ignoring harassment claims. Last month, the SOC Investment Group urged shareholders to vote against the re-election of the current board, including Kotick, alleging that several named directors failed to recognize or address allegations of misconduct within the company. Activision Blizzard called the accusations blatant misrepresentations of its actions. So there you go. Shareholders voted with their wallets. They wanted money. They don't care.
Yes.
Who gets hurt?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, they care about profit and bottom line.
How do you feel about this, Bob?
My personal feeling, and this is me saying this, like, this is not what the Geek Getaway is saying, is hashtag boycott Activision. Like, do not play their products. Do not give them money at all. Like, it's just completely disgusting.
This one is it's really hard for me because on the one hand, I really don't play any Blizzard products anyway, so a boycott for me would result in no change. Right? With that said, there are a lot of people under the C-level employees that have no idea. They're not involved in any of this, and a boycott would affect those people.
Yeah,
and it's like they're already extended into 2023, right? And we're talking brass tacks here, right? This is not like me siding with Kotick and saying that they're right. It's not a moral argument I'm making here. I'm saying from a realistic standpoint, you would have to get like 90% of everybody who's playing Blizzard Activision products to stop before that there's some sort of financial incentive for the shareholders or the rest of the board to, hey, we got to do something, right? We've lost all this money, and it's just not going to happen. It just isn't. I don't have the
but we don't have to reward the bad behavior though either. We can choose to personally not play their games.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's hard, because on the one hand, yes, your money is in some way going to them, but on the other hand, they're getting money anyway. They're already guaranteed contracts and everything, right?
Yeah, like a boycott with them is never going to work because there's so many freaking Call of Duty heads and all that. They're never going to not play the game. Like, they don't care. It's like, whatever. I just want the next Call of Duty, whatever it is. But that's what it boils down to. Just what are your morals at? Like, do you want to be associated with a company that is going to be cool with stuff like that? And the greedy shareholders obviously only care about one thing. I mean, they really could have moved in a positive direction for the company if they had separated themselves from that guy, but they obviously chose the money. They don't give a crap about how it looks and the morals. And we can as individuals choose, you know what, I'm not going to give them money. And it may not affect them in the long run or anything, but at least we'll feel better about it. That's just the only way you can look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs. I don't remember all the ins and outs. But my mate Mobius is keeping on top of this and all what's going on. And he used to spend quite a bit of money on various Activision Blizzard products, and he's boycotting it. And I agree with it. So I just feel to do my little bit to try to make a difference.
Yeah, Potion Sword Run suggests that we just rip our shirt like Dreamcast guy. That'll show Activision.
Is that what Dreamcast guy does? Rips his shirt?
I know he made a video about this the allegations, and he ripped his shirt because he had like an Activision Blizzard shirt on. He ripped it, and did like a Hulk Hogan thing,
like Hulk style.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a really tricky issue because again, I don't have any faith that any sort of organized boycott is going to happen. It should happen, right? I agree that there should be a groundswell of gamers going, "Hey, we're not going to buy these products. Activision Blizzard is dead to us." Until they fix this, until the board gets, kicked out on their ass, we're not going to buy their products. But like Bob said, in days, there's so many people who play Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Overwatch. These are mega franchises, right? This is not a small studio with like some niche game.
Nah, it's tough once you get these mega corporations. I mean, like if Walmart did something crazy, I mean, like who's going to boycott Walmart? Where else are you going to shop in most of these towns? I don't know. It's tough,
I don't want to fill your head with these, we're going to boycott and make this difference because, we've seen it. We've seen people like, we're not going to buy, what was that? Diablo Immortal, rabble, 26 million in the first 2 weeks, right? Like, and I know some people were like, 24, whatever, right? Like, they're like, yeah, that's low by, mobile game standards, but it's still way more than what they were supposed to get because no one was supposed to play the game, right? And I'm sure the profits are just going to keep increasing over the months. And something always happens and we forget, right? People are going to stop talking about this in a couple of months. We're all going to forget.
Ooh, the new Call of Duty's out. Yeah, it's too bad. And that's the thing that sucks about it all is these companies know that. These shareholders know that. They know they don't have to answer to anybody like that. It's like, the little bit of people that aren't even going to buy their stuff. Like you said, you had a friend that plays a lot that will not buy it, but it's like me. I don't spend a lot of money on their thing. Tony, you don't. I don't know about you, Bob, but it's like it won't affect them. But like I said, it's just something we can do on our own and feel good about it. But these companies are they're selfish. They don't care, and they know that they got the people by the short hairs when it comes to these because they're going to buy their products.
And I think, and some people might get offended by this, but I do think it's a little bit of a virtue signal. When they get online, they get on their Twitter, and they're like, I'm going to boycott Activision Blizzard. I'm not going to buy the new WoW or the new Call of Duty, right? Because one, we don't know if it's true, right? No one's going to their house and checking up on them. And two, what do they think is going to happen if they announce it, right? Like everyone's like, oh shit, Bill said he's not going to play Call of Duty. I guess we can't play Call of Duty now, guys, because fucking Bill's no one gives a shit, right? You're just virtue signaling. Stop it. You're not helping anybody.
I don't know. I hope that the people who are like doing the hashtag boycott Activision are being genuine with it. But like, I mean, I gotta say, in Activision Blizzard's defense, like, we're outside of the company. We don't know how widespread the harassment is. We don't know if it's a systemic problem with the company. And as Tony said, like, there are a lot of developers and people working with the company who probably aren't even related or might not even be aware of this stuff going on. So it's a bit of a tricky one.
Potion Sword Run says should, but I'm going to play those games for free on Game Pass. Hate me.
That's true. Now, if I've already got it on Game Pass, I don't have to pay them. I can play them, but I'm not giving them any money.
I was really hyped to play Diablo 4, but I won't be playing Diablo 4 regardless of whether it's on Game Pass because of this. I know I'm just one person, but if everyone thought like if everyone was just like, oh, I'm just one person, I'm not going to make a difference, then like nothing would be changed.
Yeah, you're pretty consistent on this kind of stuff, Bob. Though I've noticed, like you have your convictions and what you have, your morals, and you seem to hold true to them. So that's cool.
Yeah, I try. I'm always open to learning new information and changing my stance, but I try to stick to my morals.
That's good.
So what we're saying is be like Bob. Boycott
Be like,
Activision.
what about Bob?
Do it, but don't make a big deal out of it, is what I'm saying, right? If you feel strongly enough about this issue that you're not going to play it, go ahead and boycott them. But be quiet about it because I really don't want to hear it. I don't want to see my timeline filled up with a bunch of yahoos saying they're boycotting Activision Blizzard.
I'm going to Twitter right now to type that.
Yeah,
fuck it. I have to block you on Twitter.
I'm flooding it. I'm doing it. I'm going to do like 50 of them.
Maybe I'm cynical in my old age, but
you definitely are.
And I'm very like I would like to say, hey, the government needs to step in and do something, right? But I'm also like, I don't want the government to be getting involved in shit, right? It's like
overreach.
Yeah. So I don't know what to do. I don't have the answers in this kind of situation. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm some moral authority. I'm not going to be upset with you if you play Activision Blizzard games or if you enjoy them or if you buy the new Diablo. And I'm not going to be upset with you if you don't, right? Realistically, this doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. But what I'm saying is I'm giving you the information. Activision Blizzard, the shareholders, re-elected the board, even though all these accusations had came out, even though some of them were verified by the company as being true. So do what you will with that information.